Hi everyone, we have some sad news to share with you all today. Our family dog Winston has passed away a month ago.
Losing Winston has been very devastating to our family, and we want to thank you, everyone who has shared a moment with him and commemorate his life with these videos.
We're sitting right here where he used to wait for both Teresa and I for meetings or work. So want to dedicate this table and for him by installing a plaque right there.
And we're gonna say this is Winston's table. He would be sitting right next to me, or he would be stooping down under the table, and while we have a meeting right here.
One of my favorite moments of Winston is when I first got him. I went to a breeder and the breeder had opened up the crate of a different puppy, but that puppy just cried and wouldn't come out. And so then they opened a second crate, which was Winston's crate. He came over, this tiny little thing waddled up next to me and sat on my foot and just looked at me, and I was like, you picked me, this is the one.
And he always had habits of sitting on you. When he wanted attention, he would just run up to you, and he would smack his butt, and he would just sit on your foot. And then he would look at you and just want massages and attention. So I'd rub him all the time, and then when I got tired, I'd be like, okay, Winston, you're done. And he would just give me the side eye.
Every day when he went to work, and then either Eric and I or both of us will take Winston to Seattle U Park. That's his favorite area, and I have to say Seattle U is so gracious to open the unleashed dog area, and any dog can come there. So we had been taking him there for the entire time, 2.5 years.
3 years.
That he, since he moved in, so he can just run around unleashed, but he always sat like 50 feet away from me. And sometimes people ask, whose dog is that? And then they were like, is that your dog? And I said, yeah, he doesn't like to sit next to me.
If he's off the leash.
Yes, he's just wandering around, and then after 10 minutes, he'll be laid down.
Another one of my favorite Winston moments was when it was actually Eric and Teresa's wedding. We snuck him into the Fairmont Cascade Suite.
Like, oops, leave that out, leave that out.
Please censor the name. But he would just run around. We played fetch with his dog food, and it was just one of the sweetest moments that I could have had.
So funny because he's the most cat-like dog I've ever met. He would always be afraid of everything. He would have a bark, but he'd never want to fight anybody. And like even when he was sitting at Central Smoke just waiting while they had one of their meetings, then he would just lay under the table, and I'd come in after work and I'd be wearing boots so you could hear me walking before you could see me. And he heard me one day and he went, freaked out, and he saw me and he ran over and he was so happy.
Talking about bark, Eric, do you remember when he first moved in the first few nights? We did not hear any bark from him. So Eric and
We
I
thought
He didn't know
this
how to bark.
this guy doesn't know how to bark at all, and suddenly fourth or fifth night, suddenly we hear this loud, low voice bark, and
we laughed so much. But before he barked, it's like he had to take momentum. And then
but all said, he definitely brought a lot of smile, happiness with our guests here, whether they know him or not. They just he will make them smile. Speak of a happy moment, his happiest moment to be with me, even though I'm not his number one, is to walk through the front door and he's so used to getting pork belly, and then he just started to look at the line cooks, the line chef, cooking chef there, and look at them. That mean, hey, expecting pork belly. So I still think about that, and actually, all the chefs are very sad that they can no longer give him pork belly.
And whenever Eric holds a plate, he knows, and he was so excited. He would just run after Eric.
He ate it out of Eric's mouth one time.
Multiple times. Oh my God, Eric would feed him like this. And then he would jump up with his 2 legs and then got the pork belly.
I almost forgot. He literally screamed at me because at home I was feeding him a piece of
microwave.
I microwave this piece of lamb, and he was young. He eats anything quickly, everything, anything. So I fed him a piece of lamb, and he just grabbed it. It was so hot. He spit it out, and he looked at me. He barked. You can tell from his eyes that he was screaming. Not just once, but numerous times after that. Now, prior to eating anything, he licked it once, twice, 3 times, and then he eats it.
And then he took it.
That was the best moment.
Yeah.
He had such a gentle bite, and how he would eat his treats was just on the side of his mouth. He takes the treat and he just winks one eye.
Yeah, I have videos of when he was a puppy. We went to the pet shop and he wanted a treat and he was so cute. The people at the store were like, he could have it, you're gonna pay for it. And so he was just and then he stopped and we thought we were done. We were like, oh, so how mad would you be if we just put it back? But of course we brought it home. And it was the big bone, it was the size of him.
Forever. Before Winston moved in, I was not a dog lover. And so when Diane said, can I bring Winston, I said,
He can be an outdoor dog. She said an outdoor dog. I slept in the garage with him the first night. She was like, you're so silly, there's a room for you upstairs. And I said, what about Winston? She said, okay, downstairs only. So we got a stair fence to block off, and every time we came home, he would just somehow bulldoze the fence over and be upstairs in one of the rooms. We call him, we thought he ran away, and he's just hiding in a room. Gives you the side eye, and then just pretends like he's still not there. And Teresa would just scream and scream, hit the walls,
Pots and pans.
Winston, get downstairs.
so I thought, if a dog had to be home by themselves all day while we were at work for like at least 10 hours, I thought, he would be depressed. He would be so sad. So I said, okay, I'm gonna take him to work with me. And that's how I just took him everywhere.
That's how he became Babar's chief tasting officer.
Tried all the first
We
recipes.
went
the first
to
recipes.
the hotels. We went to Vancouver with him. He went with us. 2
Research
times.
trips.
I had to research which hotel would take dog, and we even took him to like Willow's Inn, the restaurant. We went there twice. He got there twice as well. It's like we would bring him to any place that puppy and dog are allowed.
Yeah, which is why they expanded the patio and trying to make all restaurants accessible for dogs so that families and friends can bring their loved ones too.
Thank you for watching this video and sharing Winston's life with us. It means a lot.
The U Village management team adore him so much that they make a pamphlet with Winston. They're part of U Village. I'm sure lots of people were devastated over there, and lots of kids will miss him.
And we want to say thanks to U Village management team, Marsha, who stopped by and shared, how happy and how joyful she was with knowing Winston, and we had multiple other guests who sent flowers and cards and their warm words, their texts when they found out about Winston. And thank you for your love to Winston in the last 2.5 years. We introduced him to Bar in Central Smoke. He brought so many laughter and released so many stress in my life working in the restaurant and with now my husband here. Thank you for your love, and Winston, you will
Always be in our hearts.
yes, and we will continue to have so many conversation. Eric and I almost daily had, a memory of Winston. We would talk about him, a certain memory, and we just laugh so much when we talk about Winston. Thank you. And last but not least, I want to also say thank you to our family, my parents, my sisters, and my niece and nephew. It was very difficult the first 2 weeks, and my brother and his wife brought the kids up every weekend so that he can be with us and help us heal. Thank you.